If you're thinking about applying for a Mercury account, but you're like, okay, wait, what does the process actually look like? Don't worry, I've got you. Let's walk through this together. I'm gonna go through this step by step with you so you can see exactly what happens before you commit. No surprises, no guessing, and honestly, once you see it, it feels way less intimidating and it's pretty quick. Just a tiny heads up before we start, you'll wanna grab a couple things first so you can do this in one smooth go. You'll want your company formation document, the paperwork from when you registered your business, your EIN letter from the IRS, usually a CP 575 or a 147C, and a government issued ID for identity verification. That's literally it. If you have those ready, then we're good to get started. So when you start the application, Mercury kicks things off with the basics: your name, work email, password, and company name. Super standard, nothing complicated here. This part takes maybe about a minute to complete. Next, you'll see something called a call sign. It's just an internal identifier Mercury uses behind the scenes, mostly for stuff like email forwarding. So don't worry, you're not locking in a brand decision here. Just pick something simple that represents your company and move on to the next step. After that, there's a quick eligibility check. You'll see a list of business categories Mercury can't support. Just scan it real quick. If none of those apply to you, which is probably the case, select none of the above and keep going. Now we're into the company details. This is all the usual stuff: legal business name, where your company is incorporated, your website, your EIN, and a short description of what you do. If you filled out any business forms before, this will feel familiar. Next up is addresses. You'll enter your legal address, the one tied to your incorporation paperwork, and then your physical address, where you actually work day to day. Using a registered agent address for the legal one is totally fine. Just note the PO boxes or virtual mailboxes won't work for the physical address. You'll confirm your details first, and if you have partners or co-founders who own 25% or more of the company, you'll add them here as well. If it's just you, this section is quick. After that comes identity verification. Mercury lets you scan a QR code or send a link to your phone. You'll follow the prompts, scan your ID, and do the quick verification steps, and you've dropped right back into the application. Shouldn't take more than a minute and a bit. Once that's done, you'll upload the documents we talked about earlier: your formation document and your EIN letter. These are the same files you already used when you registered your business, so nothing new to track down. At this point, you're basically in the home stretch. There's one more short section where Mercury asks you how you plan to use the account. Things like where your initial deposits will come from, roughly what your monthly activity might look like, and what countries you operate in. Close enough is totally fine here. This is where I usually just give a rough estimate and keep going. Right before submission, there's a final set of follow-up questions. You'll confirm your physical address, and optionally, you can add links to your website or portfolio, or share a little more context about your customers. If none of that applies, you can just move straight through. At the end, you'll see a full summary of everything you've entered. This is your chance to double check things and edit anything if needed. When it all looks good, click Review Your Application. From there, Mercury usually follows up within a couple of business days if they need anything else. And if you want to dive deeper into eligibility details, I've linked that below. That's it for the application itself. In the next video, I'll help you walk through what to do once you're inside Mercury and how to get everything fully set up.